Hello and welcome to yet another stream of Final Fantasy XIV, Heaven's Word, with me, Voltage McGammar. I did not sleep so good last night. I guess I just couldn't stop thinking about Live Alive. I really just wanted to record more Live Alive. So I did! So you guys got more Live Alive today. I did that really decent video, but like whatever. Yeah, my plan today was I was going to stream and do Alexander, but that's a lot of talking dialogue. There's not a lot of voice dialogue there. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have the brain to be able to do that. Like the fights, yeah, I can do the fights, no problem. I can kind of coast along. I just kind of push buttons. Anyway, I'm gonna level monk for a little bit. I'm gonna see how I feel. Food is on the way. I don't know when food is going to arrive. It could be like in the next half hour. It could be in 2 hours. But food will arrive eventually. I will eat then. So I'll be taking a break and whenever that arrives. In the meantime, we're going to try and level up monk. I'm going to queue for the highest dungeon that's available to me. I'll do a leveling roulette when I get sick of that, or when I get near the... When I don't level up into a point where I get to a new dungeon after a dungeon. Probably won't happen, but we'll see. Last time, sorry about this, my connection died, OBS was really bad, and it cut off like the last 10 minutes of the stream from the VOD. So if you're coming here from the VODs, then sorry about that. I decided to abandon the quest, which is why you see it's still on the board over there. This game automatically saves everything. It is an MMO, but you can always abandon... You can't always abandon quests. You can't abandon the main story. So I'm waiting in queue. Might as well go and wipe out this hunting log. Hey, Fawns! I know, I just kind of prattled off to myself there for a while, as I usually do at the beginning of these videos. I'm on no sleep. Well, very little sleep. So, I want to get to do Alexander. I'm hoping that I will feel better after I eat. But, today might just be like a crafting day. Today might just be like level monk and craft a little. But I am glad that you are here, and I hope that you are able to enjoy sleepy, no filter, maybe slurring his speech a little bit Bolt. Please take care of myself. I would love to. I feel like I do. But you know how the brain gets some days. Some days, it just decides, hey, how about you just only think about Live Alive? How about you only think about doing Live Alive? You really want to play this game again, don't you? I'm like, yeah. I'm doing what I can. I appreciate your concern for my welfare, but I'm okay. I think I'm okay. We'll find out in an hour if I'm really okay. I thought I killed enough of these. I could be using the dot, but they're dying way too fast for me to use that. Is that enough of those? Okay. What next? Garzon. Oh right, the weird daddy long leg spiders. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. That's why I was told that they were when I was growing up. these funny looking fellas. So because I'm a DPS, it says that the average queue is going to be a more significant amount of time than I'm used to, having traditionally played tanks and healers. Usually when I level a DPS, I am leveling with a friend. It could be Jade, it could be Zaire, it could be Mills. Anybody from amongst my friend group, really. Usually someone's like, you know what, I feel like playing a tank, but I don't want DPS that pulls for me. I'm like, you know what, I got you. What am I doing here? Central Shroud, got it. There was a Nintendo Direct recently. That was fun. I'm really looking forward to that unicorn game that they displayed. The one from Vanillaware, published by Atlas. It says the rebirth of turn-based tactical role-playing games, and I'm just like, that's a bit of a stretch. I like the way the gameplay looks, I like the way that the art looks, and the food looks amazing on it for some reason. Couple game things recently. What else was in the Direct? The Princess Peach thing, that looked great. Super Mario Thousand Year Door, excellent. You know, I've actually never played that one. I played the first one, and I played Super Mario RPG, which again, really excited for that remake. Sony? I don't think I saw that one, actually. Dick! Hey, sir. Hope you're having a swell day so far. I'm glad people like the stick redeem. It's the most random thing, but you know what? You slept on garbage? Hey, same! Same, actually. Why do we do this to ourselves? Sometimes the brain just doesn't turn off, though. No matter how much you try to sleep, it just doesn't want to. It just doesn't want to. Anxiety. Stress. Yeah, probably. We both suffer from that. Oh, I guess I didn't need this one. Ah, well, we're getting it anyway. It's still experience, even if it's not massively chunked up by the fact that it's on the hunting log. I think everything else is now in Corthus, which is a little bit dangerous to go to. A couple in the East Shroud. These are gonna be like level 48, 49. We're level 40. We're level... No. These would be level 38, 39. I'm level 33. You know what? We can take them. Modeled Zizanoshu, huh? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I didn't commit the name to memory, but that unicorn game looks pretty good. But again, like, I'm not familiar with that game too much. I'm probably going to wait. I'm probably going to, like, let the game be out for a week, watch a couple of gameplay videos from anybody who's bothering to play it, and then form my own opinion. about whether or not I'm going to get that game or not. I don't get a lot... Oh, hey. Here we go! Got a level monk! Alright. Got my fist ready. My plate broke. Don't care. I'm here to punch. The tank is going. Which means it's time for the AoE bar. My second combo is not AoE yet, which is weird, but this is still a lot more AoE than Dragoon had at this level. And we transition straight back into our single target rotation. Delightful. We've seen this dungeon, I don't know, probably 3 times already? But when you're going back through the game and raising another class up through levels, this is just how it is. There are other ways to level. I guess I could grind fates, but that seems somehow worse. You need curators to source your games. Slightly marooned at the moment. Oh, how so? Did one of your curators stop uploading? Barrage should spawn soon, but I'm not gonna deal with it. Yeah, it's already nearly dead. Yeah! Hurrah! Alright, my fist weapons return. Come on. Versus. Okay. They're not here. My tank is dying. If the tank dies, I'm next. Okay, so I'm going to use my stun. I'm so glad that melee can help the tank not die. Fantastic. There's some quackows and then some ring. I already have it. Neat. Over the inventory. They don't want me to kill the other one. Got it. Yep. We're doing it. I buffed myself, however, so it went on me briefly. That's the way it goes. I know I don't need to reposition to the flank inside and such. Versus. I still feel like killing the ad first is superior, but if that's what the tank wants, or whoever marked it. I really wish I had my gap closer. Got stuck on the bridge. I thought they would pull that one. Maybe let's not get hit by the thing. For one, I'm glad that the tank did not decide to pull all of that there. All charged up, ready to go. Oh good, me first. Thank you, may I have another? The bubble reduces the other person's damage. By freeing them from the bubble, they will now do more damage. That damage is my damage. Our damage! The bubble should go away. I could limit break, but it's better to use it on trash. Wow, a tank buster. It actually goes through, even while the boss is invincible. Nonsense. What's in the box? A skirt. You know what, that's a lot better than mine. I don't feel too bad about needing leveling gear because, like, ultimately we'll all just out-level our leveling gear anyway. Very nice. I am glad they did that. Looks like the healer pulled for the tank. Not a big fan of that. I'm still gonna give my commendation to the other DPS though. That's like the default unwritten rule. Then again, they probably don't need it. They're a perfect legend. I'll come in the tank. They're a returner. One more cycle, and then I refresh the dot. Now I get to flank. This is where melee live. This tiny little attachment right here, right in between the divot and the back. And I actually have to interact with that at this level. Just a little slime. They're on the wrong side, but who cares? It's fine. We're not getting that lemon break. That's okay. We don't need it. My fist wasn't up. Recommendation 2, the other DPS, good for them. Cows, don't need that. Delightful. Fantastic. Good day. Very good. What? The weather is tension! Hold on, the weather is tension! Hold on, I'm awake. I'm awake. The weather is tension. Alright, we can't see it on the map. We can't see it on the map. It's usually going to be in, like, South Shroud or North Shroud. Sometimes it's in East Shroud. Hold on. Okay, the weather is tension. Odin is somewhere. We gotta find Odin. Monk can wait a second. Gotta get out of this cellar. Tension. T-E-N-S-I-O-N. Tension. Now, the way this face detection works is like you have to be within a certain range of it, and then it'll appear on your map. Which is why I keep my map open a lot when I'm doing this kind of thing. South Shroud isn't too bad to look. I think the worst place to look is like all the way deep back there. But sometimes it appears like all the way down here. If it's not here, I'm going to teleport to North Shroud. I might even look at Party Finder. I might have to hide the screen if I look at Party Finder. Alright, I don't see it here. I don't see it here. What does Odin do? Odin is a world boss fate. When you kill Odin, depending on the grade that you get on the fate, he's in South Shroud, okay. So, that's where I am. Thank you, Jade. I'm just not seeing him, which means he must be over in the eastern section. I'm going to die horribly, because Odin, although it is a level 50 fate, continues to scale with the people who's in it. Thank you. I appreciate having my ears when I am a Vera. So, if it's going to have level 90s in it, which most people are level 90. Yep, there it is. Alright, let's not die to that. Okay. I'm alive. Jump out. Jump out. It's our shot. Any room for a lobby? Oh no, I'm dead. I'm just dead. I am petrified. That's another Einhotar. Ahahaha. Sensatsuken, and he's down. I was unable to get good credit, so I was unable to get the good thing. I asked for an invite, but I didn't get one. Sounds unfortunate. The weather immediately changes to clouds. You saw that there were a lot of people there. I hate that the solution for can I get an invite is check Party Finder. I cannot really reliably open Party Finder because I am streaming. You got there too late as well? Well, that's very unfortunate. Odin's supposed to be this really cool event that happens every now and again. But like one of four things happens. Either you get there too late, like I did. If you get there too late, then nobody's gonna invite you to the party, and then you can't get good progress. You don't see it at all, so the weather just suddenly changes while you're looking for it, and then it's gone. Oh, it times out because people didn't organize quickly enough. Or it goes fantastic, and everybody gets a gold, and everybody gets 5 Odin mantles, and then they're able to form a Zantetsuken blade, so you too can have Odin's famed obsidian blade. Or you can craft Odin's armor, so you'll be able to wear the fine, cool hat that Odin has. Or get yourself some chocobo barding that kinda turns it into Sleipnir, but not. It's... You have a horse bird. Why are you strapping horse legs to the front of your horse bird? Either way, I didn't get enough stuff for it. I didn't get any stuff for it, actually. So I can't really worry about that. Back in the queue. I get 2 levels. Yes! It is time for corn! Turning your horse bird into a literal horse bird. Horse bird horse! Okay. Alright, there goes that rush of adrenaline. So yes, Odin is a super boss in this game. Spider bow, does whatever Spider bow does. Yes, Odin is a world super boss in this game, and that's usually how they treat world super bosses. They give cosmetic stuff. It's nice. Odin is also just like a trial. I don't know about this. Yeah, Odin is also just a trial. So, buying Odin's armor is usually not recommended, because you can just get his armor from his trial, if you are a martial user. And the martial version from the trial is seen as better because you're able to wear it even if you're not a tank. The one from the Fate is tank exclusive. It's also harder to mix and match. The colors are a little bit different. Like, one's an extremely dark brown while the other is actually black. But it's practically unnoticeable in most lighting. I don't know, I just think the sword's cool. Yeah, it's a paladin sword, but like, I'm gonna pick a paladin one day. Because that is the class for Endwalker. I think it would be cool to have Zantetsuken. Oh no, I'm nearly dead. Thank you, Bentley. I would absolutely be a goner without my chocobo. Ochu's in Lark's Call. I am in Lark's Call. And this is where the Ochu choose to be. Just a little bit more of this. Actually, I forgot to update my gear set with the new equipment I got from that dungeon, didn't I? I just keep missing. One more Ochu, huh? Can I find it? Some self-shoot lightning. They'll paralyze me, and that's bad. Up there you go. That's what I need. I'd rather not get the other one. I don't think I need it. No, I don't. Okay. After that, it's off to Gorthus. Come on! Just hit. There we go. Okay. Everything else is in Gorthus. Go over. That away. Actually, I can do my other quest now. I can do my next class quest. I don't want to leave the queue. Okay, the Gooboo should be down here, the Croc should be down here, the Ogres are up there, and then there's the other kind of Gooboo. Oh, well, if I can fight that Ziz, I should be able to fight these. Oh! Oh, Behemoth is up! You know what? Sure. I'll ask if I can get an invite. Let's see. Today is just a day. Today is just a day. I really don't want to open Party Finder. I feel like that might be against the terms of use. You said that Behemoth was around here? Oh no, it appears that I was trolled. Well, dang. Okay. I very much doubt that I'm going to be able to get any solid progress on this, but we are giving my all. Dropping tornadoes everywhere. That's a Behemoth for you. It's not about whether or not I'm going to get credit, like a capture for this or not. It's about, am I even going to get credit? Like, I have to do so much of a percentage of this thing's health relative to me being alone with it. Let's not die in a tornado. Oh, for the party finder? It's a little bit late now. I think I'll get enough credit for this one. Maybe. Stop moving away! The melee are trying to hurt the thing! And then at the final percentage, you drop a meteor, which drops everybody down to 1 health. Yeah, good credit. Locking horns. We got 5 behemoth horns. Yeah. Yeah, that feels good. Alright, we couldn't get Odin, but we got behemoth. And the Q popped. Time well spent. Delightful. Yeah! Odin can make a really bad looking spear. It can also make a tank hat or a dragoon hat. This group is being crafty and dodging the first set of mobs. Very good. I believe there's also a piece of material that can drop in Eureka. That also requires the material from this behemoth as well to make a nicer looking behemoth hat. I might be able to purchase that material on the market board. Ah, my tank does not have their job stone. Let's see, what am I missing? I don't have Thunderclap. Ah, my gap closer! The healer is now explaining the process of getting a job stone to the tank. I think it would make a pretty significant difference. I think Paladin gets Sheltron at 30, or they get that at 35. They get Sheltron pretty early these days. Alright, we'll get it later. Oh no, the bees! The bee! Heck, the bees! Yep, that's what happens if you get the bees! Yeah, Tyke is like, I'm not sure about these bees. You got it, guy. You'll be fine. Okay, where's the bee? There's the bee. You have earned my ire. Okay, never mind. Oh no, okay, the tank just died. Alright, if that's the case, then I'm gonna kill this bee. Never mind, I'm on the bat. to save this person's life with a nice kick. I did not save the tank, but I can save the black mage. Ah. Okay. Alright. V-pose. We are the champion. Yes. Did I get my recommended gear on? I did. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a rough ride, isn't it? You know what, that just makes it more interesting. That's all. It's different when the shoe's on the other foot. If I'm a tank, I'm like, oh yeah, tanking's so easy. You're mine. Down you go. That's my job. I stopped one cycle of its doom. I'm not gonna be able to stop another. I gotta get on this tile. The black mage did not make it to the tile in time. I do have a pocket heal. I can use that to sustain myself. Almost got it. That mine got me. Doesn't matter, we win. 2 people leveled up. Gloves! Delightful. Where'd they go? Right there. Right on! Yeah, I got Behemoth. Did you miss Pepper? Is there another bee? Yes, there is. Alright, I can't stun? Well, the tank is dead. Again. I know we didn't kill the heads on the pedestals, they're just gonna get back up. I know we don't have to do this. I know. Yes, I... Okay. Look at it. The head! We'll get you this time! Those bees are bad. Yes, yes they are. Especially in a group like this, where, I'm the melee. It's my job to stop the bees if the tank is unable to stop the bees. But, I'm stunning other things. In other words, I am the reason the tank is dying right now. Actually, no. The tank did die one time because they just felt like tissue paper. Which is very unfortunate. I don't think that's because they don't have their job stone either. Here comes the ghost. Let's see if we can get in before it aggresses. Fantastic. Don't really have any cooldowns, but that's okay. Going for the core. I could limit break this boss. I will. The tank is down. I think did he not move out of the way of the cone? I wasn't looking at what they were doing. Okay, now the boss doesn't have a threat table anyway. I gotta switch back to the soul stone, that's right. Oh, my face! Great! That's a lot of damage. Good thing I used second wind, or else I'd be dead now too. I don't know if we're gonna get it this cycle. There are 4 of us now. There wasn't previously. Oh yeah, we absolutely did not get that this cycle. Alright, core it is. Are you gonna punch me in the face again? No! Stun the body, keep him from doing that. Oh. Been a little bit of a rough ride, hasn't it? But we're leveling. Oh, we're going real big now, aren't we? I can't reach anything to actually hit it with the other ability. The melee range is real weird for a moving target. I don't think there's any bees in here. So I'm just gonna stun this one. Good thing I did too. Okay. This croc will be the death of me. Or it'll be the death of the tank, I'm not sure. Ah. This sure is a time. I am having the most of all time. Actually, no, I think I've had more. Oh no, that... Oh no! Oh no, this is real bad. This is going real... Okay, it's gone... It's in a handbasket now. I'll keep these guys occupied. Okay, by using what limited durability abilities I have... Okay, now I just need to take out that one. If I take out this one first, I can tank the croc. Wah! Okay, okay, we're good. You win! Good thing they do mostly casts, otherwise I'd be dead. You're saying that this tank has wet donut durability. Yeah, it's more than a tissue paper, but like... Yeah, something seems a little bit off. Alright. I let the tank know that arm's length is a good defensive cooldown, and he should be using it. Never mind, the tank is gone. Oh. We're on the last boss. We're pulling. It'll port you in. Here we go. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay, they got that. So we're in. Okay. Alright, back in business. The tank is very surprised, but we're doing it. We don't need to kill them. We don't need to kill that. We're good. Alright. I'll take care of this. You guys take care of the boss. I'm the DPS that does the mechanic. I'm also the DPS that's about to get paralyzed. Where's my spine drops? Alright, the tank didn't let it go through. Good job, tank. You silenced it. I think I will be commending this healer though, because they let me tank. UFP! Yeah! Fantastic work! Free... the tank is like, yeah, free completion! Yeah! Alright. Even when I'm the DPS, I'm the tank. Alright. It is, I agree, that it is silly for the tank to leave, but you know what? They probably left out of embarrassment. They probably left out of, like... I don't know. I understand the feeling. I understand the desire to leave a group when you feel unwanted or unneeded. But at the same time, you're right in front of the last boss. You only need to stick it out for like 3 more minutes. And then you'll never see us ever again, probably. Okay, I just tried to lift my can. I do have a soda with me right now. I want some caffeine, because it'll help me stay awake a little bit. I lifted it off of the metal cup holder, and it stuck a little bit. It's because I have a cozy on it. To help me keep it cooler a little bit longer. Anyway, I should do my class quest. What level am I? 37, okay. Alright. So, if I level up one more time, I'll be able to do Cutter's Cry. I think I want to do the hunting log until I get to that point. I need to kill some Gubu. And Crocs. Alright, Medley, where are you? There you are. Oh. That dungeon sure was something. Every dungeon is a chance for a different story. Not all the stories are good, but some of them are certainly exciting. Like, you want things to go well. You want things to go well. You want the dungeon to go swimmingly. You want the DPS to know what they're doing. You want, like... You want everything to be great. But it gets to be a little bit of a routine, boring story where they all go great all the time. It's a good dungeon, bad dungeon, either way, it's a great time for me. In World of Warcraft, I kind of felt the same. It's like, if you get a traditional dungeon group of, like, a tank, a healer, and 3 DPS... Like, yeah, you can get through the dungeon. That's what you want. That's boring. Which is why I would be perfectly fine with, like, doing a dungeon with, say, just a healer and 2 DPS. That way, everybody has to bring in their full potential. Everybody's got beyond their A game. Time to use the crowd control. Time to, like... I don't want to look around for a tank for another 2 hours. Let's just go. We can probably get it done in those 2 hours. If you guys just go. I'm not sure I would feel the same if I were the tank in that situation. It's like, well, we could do this dungeon, but we don't have a healer. Yeah, I'm not sure about that situation. Depends on what era. Depends on what kind of tank. Depends on what game. I think the best strategy for doing, like, max level dungeons to farm your weekly tomes, like, if you're not doing raiding or anything like that, like, one of the best and fastest ways to do it is just take a warrior with 3 DPS. The warrior's a healer. It's enough healing to get through any 5-man or 4-man dungeon. This game has 4-man dungeons. Sorry, I was still in the other game mentally. Ooh, no. That's the B-rank hunt. Gooboos. Oh, there's one. Voltage looked into the oven. It's some big fat taco, some big fat tacos, some big fat taco supreme. You're really good at getting the taco fonts. They are random. I swear it's random. I checked the numbers again just before the stream. It is random. But you do get the tacos a lot. You know what? I'm gonna give you a freebie. I'm gonna give you a freebie because you redeem the oven pretty frequently. Like, let's see if we can get one of the different ones. Let's see if we can get a different one. How deep down in my redeems is the oven? The oven is the bottom redeem. Wow. Oh, it's out a sec. You know what? Hold on. I have a different way to do it. I have a different way to do it. Voltage looked into the oven. It's rice. It looks so fluffy. It will go with any food. You know what? You know what? Let's just play number 15. Change the randomized number. Run. Voltage looked in the oven. It's Unity's 2024 business policy. Oh, that's gotta stay in there a few more hours. I'm not sure if everybody will get that joke, but I had fun with that. I had fun when I made that. Ah, alas, poor Unity. Yeah. They still have time. They still have time. They can still change it. They do not have to enact that policy. They need to think about this. I understand they need to do a change, but the way the change is right now, the big oversight as I see it, is that it also applies a fee to free game demo downloads. That is a massive oversight. That's a huge problem. Like, ultimately, it's their engine and it's their policy and they can do whatever they want with it. But that doesn't mean other people gotta use it if they start doing that. It incurred the wrath of the famously chill lawyers of Apple, Google, Nintendo, MiHoYo, and Disney. Wow. Yeah, they definitely gotta let that one cook in the oven a little bit. At least a few more hours. You know what, if you're doing this, I'll do this too. It's experience. Make it go by a little bit faster for them. Helps me, helps them. Everybody wins. It's a little bit more. We'll get this great big bird. Okay. Sweet. What else do I need? Another Goobo. Okay, Big City, one of the games you're highly looking forward to, uses Unity and had to take down their demo because of it. Yeah. I think I had wanted to do something with that game. I think I wanted to stream the demo. I have it downloaded. I just never got around to it. I probably should have did that on that Tuesday instead of the Minish Cap. The Minish Cap is difficult to pick back up because of the time slots. I do want to play more Minish Cap though. I am also doing a lot. I enjoy playing games with my friends, and right now I'm able to do stuff with Miss Pepper on Friday. I'm able to do stuff with Jade on Sunday. I'm able to do stuff with Zare on Tuesday. I probably should do a solo stream. Like, 14 is kind of my solo stream. Like, Miss Pepper doesn't have to be here. Mills doesn't have to be here. Nobody has to be here except for me. Though I do appreciate all the company. It is really nice. Oh, I should probably fix the oven before, Okay, nope, that's not random. One out of that many. Save, okay. Save. Alright, oven's random, boy. Just a few more ogres. This should give me enough experience to be able to get to the next dungeon. I really have to do my monk quest as well. What are you? Oh, the level 45 Dragoon quest. I remember that. I just looked at the dragon. I'm like, that's not supposed to be here. Alright, that takes care of that. I do have a new armlet. That's nice. 38. Clear this out. You for Cutter's Cry. Hope I have enough time to do my monk quest. Yes, Jade, I know that you are Miss Pepper. I know. It's the thing about character identity, though, and identifying people as such. I'm really bad about with Magic Face, about Facet. I really need to call people by the name that they want to be called. I forget the name I gave, or I forget the voice I gave this guy. Insulted Intelligence. Professor Eric seeks a measure of the aether of more ancient battlefields. Ah, just the pupil I was hoping to see. I was a hair's breadth away from setting out on my own. Look at you. Yes, I dare say you appear to have grown in brawn in the expensive brain. Right, well, let's measure some aether, shall we? And by we, I mean you. Oh, and the monk simpleton, of course. Though contrary to his nature, he has already set out to the destination I assigned him. Thinking perhaps that you are too stupid to take, much less understand etheric readings? It is true, you are stupid. But the aetherometer shall do all the work for you and transmit the data back to me. As souls more suited to action, the monk simpleton and yourself need only carry the device on your person and set about beating it on things as you always do. We shall capture data as you trudge about hither and yon. Aether is not only the source of all magics, but also the font of all life. Yet despite its ubiquity, it remains imperceptible. When a living thing dies, the aether comprising its life is released. When this discharge takes place, a portion of that aether remains, lingering on the physical world. No doubt you have ethereal crystallizations and physical manifestations, apparitions of the luminescent glow, known as the ethereal threshold. In short, the most violent and dramatic the loss of life, the greater the amount of aether left behind, either in its imperceptible form or in crystallizations. And where are the most lives lost in this manner? Cemeteries? No, false, you idiot. Battlefields. Do you not see? With etheric readings at those locations, we can discern the scale and more of battles that took place there. If this fool believes the monkhood keeps, chakra and spiritualities and whatnot, if I were to allow that they truly exist, I would be inclined to say they are one and the same as a third self. Aether churning around in these ancient battle sites comes to naturally settle in the surrounding life, both plant and animal, though more so in the latter. It accumulates within them, felling these beasts and then releasing their aether, causing a surge that resonates in the aether within you, causing it to expand, the so-called opening of the chakras. By this, the very power of life itself within you grows. A watered-down explanation, but adequate for one of your mental prowess. I believe. Mine own wife never had the patience for such things either, nor my passion. She cursed me in my work, took our children, and returned to Alamigo. But now is not the time for that tale. Here I am placing in your charge in Bloodshore in eastern Ludosia. You have to use that thermometer in an appropriate location after a spell, retrieve it and bring it to me. I obtained the data I require, and usual monk simpleton are afforded the chance to indulge a, how shall I put it, charming little backward fantasies. All are happy. Ideally, I would prefer you to have a knowledge and understanding of Bloodshore's history, but I feel we lack the time for me to educate you. I need hardly tell you that my research takes precedence over your schooling. Notice inquiry. Right. So he will give us the schooling, if we really want it. Not now. Maybe not ever. Yeah, Eric sure is, well, he's, technically he's paying us? Oh, goodness sake. It's a good thing. I need this experience. There was just too much dialogue. That's worse. These are better. Okay. Still didn't fix my plate. That's fine. Tanks got their stats on. This is looking great. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Not really enough enemies for me to use my AoE. It's the nature of this dungeon. It's a little bit, it's a little bit focused. Stop trying to hit one and hit one. Yes, okay. I do want to do one more rock breaker. Okay. In we go. But let's not get hit by that. Let's maybe have a little bit of camera. Thanks, Final Fantasy 14. That back on. Here we go with this nonsense again. Well, we have a Machinist to do reliable area damage. These geysers, by the way, they appear under your character. If you stand still long enough in this dungeon, you will die from just geysers bursting. I should know, we've had people go AFK, like right here. I might die. My character did not want to turn. As long as I focus one of these guys, we should be able to... Okay. Can't get both. I thought shrapnel didn't kill themselves when they self-destructed. Oh well. As long as they're out of the way, that's what matters. Oh no, they silenced the tank. Whatever shall we do? Oh, I must have got a passive trait. As you just saw, every time I use my first action combo, I'm getting a charge of my mantra. That's because my first action combo is always a crit. It's really good. It's really good. I like this. Like, there's a little bit of RNG in Steel Peak. Anytime you get a crit, and there are certain actions in the game that make it so that, like other things, like people in your party doing actions. Okay, the tank doesn't want to do the skip method. Maybe they don't know. Yeah, anytime you get a crit, you get one of these mantra points. And later in the game, there will be other things that also give you mantra points. With Brotherhood being the really big one. It's very good. You do have a few abilities which are guaranteed crits. Guaranteed crits in this game do more damage if you do have crit rating on your gear. So it doesn't make the stat wasted or bad for your class. Which I feel like is a good way to go about it. So no matter what, you're going to get one of these every couple of cycles. Which means you get to do this on a pretty reliable basis. But if you get random crits, it speeds it up too, and you get it even more. Feels good. So it's not just a static cooldown. I do have over 1,000 health. 1,000 needles wouldn't kill me. But would probably give my healer a heart attack. Maybe. Alright, when do I learn this ability? 45. And how about this one? 40. Ooh, that means I'm going to get my next area attack very soon. And now, the worm! Is crit rate a thing, or is it more obtuse? It is. Crit rate is a thing. This game has gone through many iterations with this gear, but crit rating has always been a thing. I'll bring up my character's paper doll when I'm out of the menu. I'm sorry, the character screen. Some games called it that. Some games called it that. Really old games called it that. I don't think a game's called that in 30 years. Okay, maybe younger than that. 20 years. All right. More junk. I do need gear. Okay, so let's see. For physical damage, we have attack power and skill speed. And just generally for offense, we have crit, determination, and direct hit. Crit is exactly what you think it is. It's your chance to get a critical hit. Critical hits just do more damage. On top of that, there's also direct hits. Sometimes you can get gear that is like really statted highly for crit, but that has a little bit of a direct hit. Usually you want crit before you want direct hit. Usually. But what's good is that you can have both. You can have a critical direct hit. A direct hit feels like a mini crit. Determination, I believe, is like every stat. Determination not only increases your damage by like a flat percentage, it also gives you like a little bit of durability and increases the amount of healing that you do if you do have healing. So say you're a paladin. The only way to increase the heal of your heal ability is the tank equivalent of that. So what does 250 mean? Okay, here's the obtuse part about it. 250 at my level is probably like 10% crit. 250 when you're level 90 is like maybe 1%. I don't know the exact numbers. I don't have them on hand. But that's why you want to continually upgrade your gear. I think that's a way that MMOs use to future-proof themselves to keep people from just not using the same gear. Because, I remember Warcraft had that. In Classic WoW, there was pieces of gear that, like, increases your dodge rating by 2%. But they needed it to not be that in order to get people to stop using that piece of gear once they got to Burning Crusade. So instead, they devised a rating system. That way, you weren't trying to tank an endgame raid gear with, like, this really terrible level 20 belt, because the level 20 belt gave 5% dodge, and the best rating belt only gave 1%. Video games sure are systems. Because I just punched my microphone, sorry about that. Excuse me. Sorry for that burp. That's something I notice I do when I'm really tired. Like, you ever just, like, yawn and get the smallest little burp? I hate that. I hate doing that. But because I'm on such little sleep, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not really sure what the audio level of it is. Getting real lucky with this Chimera. Is that on me? No. Another dragon! Is it me? Another dragon! We're not gonna get level 2 at the rate this is going. It was good that I did the level 1 when I could. The ram! All right. Pants. Gun. I will give it to the heat. Okay, they're gone. Tank. All that's left. Yeah, loot. Alright, where do I need to use this thing? Over there. I did not have the Chimera card. Let's register that. Let's slap on this tunic. My gear is good as it is right now. It is. And because I changed my chest, I've also changed my everything else. I could stop by the Aetherite if I want to fix it. Alright then. We have the Aetherometer, an odd contraption used for measuring surrounding Aether levels. We have come to fight. These are some funny jellyfish. What now? Couple quick punches. It's like we're dancing in the moonlight. The ancient energy of a battleground. Sorry. Wow, I missed that text completely. It's not registered anywhere. Oh, back to Eric, I guess. I'm not sure if this quest is going to level me up to 40. I take Goldsmith's Guild. Let's see, if I hover my mouse over it, you said, what does 250 mean? I don't think it's telling me what my crit percentage actually is right now. That's real unfortunate. Where can I find that information? You know what? I guess I don't really need it. All I need to know is that bigger number is better. I do think other games will let you know that percentage directly. Have you bought the thermometer? Here you go. It seems the device has suffered some damage. I suppose such things are unavoidable in this line of work. I must see to its repairs at once. That is, after all, why I put on here at the Goldsmith's Guild. My thermometer is no ordinary device. I came up with the elaborate design myself, had the finest engineers of Garland Ironworks draft the schematics, and then commissioned the most talented goldsmiths to fabricate it. We're going to deliver the result of his outing not long ago. I must insist that you take your leave for now. There is a wealth of data for me to analyze, and I fear that simply having you nearby will somehow affect me processing the power of my brain. Comparing the thermometer and determining which location to next investigate will require some time. Why don't you go and train those muscles of yours, or whatever it is you do in my absence? You have opened a chakra within you, and now have Thunderclap. It did not level me. I am a sneeze away from leveling. I have no easy way to get it. Ah. I'm going to do a Fate in Corthus. If I hit level 40, then I'll be able to get an ability that'll make the dungeon go better. Alright, so, I learned my gap closer. It does not appear to have charges yet. Oh no, I hit the ice sprite. The Monk's Gap Closer is a little bit unique when it comes to the gap closers that are available in this game, especially on DPS. The only other class that has a closer like it is Sage, which is a healer. The primary difference here is that Sage has one gap closer, like one charge of it. Meanwhile, Monk has several. Right now I have two. I'll get another. It would not have worked on this particular guy because he's standing on top of a rock. But on this guy, whoosh! Whoosh! It's nice to be able to quickly close the gap, and that's why it's called a gap closer. but it has a significant cooldown, as you're seeing. But what makes the monk one unique is not only that you can close the gap, it's that it does no damage. So you don't have to like use it rotationally as a damage button. In other words, you use it for its intended purpose, moving. That means when I'm in position, though, it's effectively a useless button. Another thing that makes it unique is I can use it to move to allies, which is why it does no damage. It could be case sensitive and hit enemies for damage and hit allies for not. Maybe healing on allies. I think there's a couple duality abilities like that in the game. Hey! That leveled us up. We're now level 40. Back to Ulda. Let's do my monk quest before I forget about it again. A slave to the Aether. Professor Eric seeks further aid in his ethereal research.
Ah, dear Bond, so good of you to trouble yourself to come. Normally I might be cross, but my spirits are far too high just now, and it was you I have to thank. I speak of the data you procured. It is simply marvelous. You have a true gift for grunt work, my friend. I wish I had 100 more assistants just like you. I have been in this field for a very long time, and I have been alone. Ever since that unfortunate mold tea fungus culture incident sparked my passion for research, I regret nothing, Bond. Save perhaps having to share so wondrous a world with souls so unlearned as yourself. Still, your performance has not left me completely bereft of joy. It is rewarding to think that my instruction has guided you to such success. There, how was that? Shall I dispense with any further pleasantries? Very good then. I made yet another career-defining discovery while pondering which battleground to measure next. Eorzea is home to a number of locations where Aether is an intensely chaotic state, yet we were never played host to any war. My hypothesis was such that a flux of Aether was indicative of a past battle, and my research was predicted upon thus. But turn the theory on its head, Bond. Your mind is able. What if the people of the past chose there is rolling in Aether to hold their battles? I have already sent the simpleton monk to take the measurement of the Defiant sandbanks, and you are doubtless unaware that it lies on the border between Alamigo and Gridania. It was the stage of the Autumn War. I ask you to find our friend and collect his aethometer. Menial and tedious, yes, but he has an yearly task to make a device and is unable to transmit data. I gathered the numbskulls in Little Alamigo in southern Thailand by his time. You think I ask much of you? False. Ask more. Your other task is to travel to Snake Moot in the South Shroud, and there take measurements with your own aethometer. I'll continue with my research here in your absence. Mind you, if you care to know aught at all about the Autumn War and the Fire Sun banks upon which it was fought, I'll gladly enlighten you. You need only ask.
Oh good, he's willing to teach us more. Alright, little amigo. He always comes back to Alamigo, doesn't it?
You have come far. It is good to see you, brother. You come for my aetherometer. It is not ready to give. My work is not finished. I came as soon as was told, but the readings require more time. Do not worry, they'll be ready soon. You make for Snakebolt in the South Shroud. Eric believes this Aether is strong there, yet that land hosted no great battles. He told me as such of this morn. Leave me to my task here. Make for Snakebolt. Take your readings. My work will soon be done. I'll bring the device to you. I have troubled you to come here. I will not trouble you to wait. Go. We will meet again at Snakemolt, brother.
I'm glad that he goes directly to the point. Very no-nonsense fellow. You know, now that I'm looking at it, there's something I forgot to do. I needed to thank, let's see. What is your name? Sandian. I want to thank that person for following me while I wasn't streaming. I got another follower, when I wasn't streaming. Benvolio. Those sure are names. Thank you. They're good names. I probably should have charged up my chakra before I started doing this. It astounds me that there are people on Twitch who only want to watch somebody who has a certain amount of followers. Which means that the people who do not quite have as many followers tend to get drowned out. Honestly, I don't really mind. I'm just glad people think I'm worth watching. I try not to worry about the counts too much, though. It's nice to see numbers go up, but at the same time, like, I'm still just having fun at the end of the day. Shakespeare. Yep. We sure did our work. I punched a bug. Or 4.
Well done, brother. I feel your chakra. It has grown. I hope to arrive before you. I see I am late. The land's power has gone to you. There's nothing left for me here. It is as I told you. We monks travel where aether flows strong. There we train. The power of the land enters us. Thence our chakra expands. This bonding causes great unrest. The land's energy becomes unstable. It will enter no other until it calms. I feel nothing here, as you would feel nothing at Fineset Banks. That land bonded to my chakra, and its aether is now awed at rest. The teacher's work means nothing. I took no readings. I meant to hasten here, but I was delayed. There was a gathering at the monkhood. I was summoned to Little Alamigo. The teacher's chidings? Worry not. I'll use my device here. Any result will suffice. The man has already reached his conclusion. He will twist the data to it fit. It is a sad existence, to sacrifice all for truth, yet be unable to truly know when one sees it. Speak not of this to him, brother. You see both our alms. You see both our aims. You know mine to be more worthy. I tell this to you, you and you alone. I am of the Alamigan resistance. I fight for freedom from Garlemald.
What? No way!
I escaped the occupation. I have come here to fight, to gather allies and weapons. But these lands sadden me. The people have forgotten. Alamigo is a distant memory. The resistance here is small. They aid where they can, but it is not enough. This war demands great power. That power lies in the chakra. The teacher is not an evil man, but he thinks only of his work, not the suffering of innocence. His knowledge can be used for good. The battlefields, they can turn the tide. The chakra of many must be opened. If the way is lost to me, no. No. I will have this power. I must. An end to oppression. An end to starvation. Alamigo will be made free. I will see it done. Forgive my speech. It is a matter close to my heart. I will give you my device, but I ask you to say nothing of this to Eric. I beg you, brother.
Well... Alright, what I have to keep in mind is that this is taking place in a rubber board. Before we did Baelsar's Wall. If this happened right here at this point in the story, this guy would, he might have been, tempered by Shinryu or something. Or he'd be dead at the wall.
I trust you have returned with both of my aethometers. Please tell me you fumbling dolts haven't managed to damage either of them this time.
Here's a aetherometer and another aetherometer.
Let's see.
This one's mine, that one's Wintergild's. And I took it back.
Oh, looks to be in order here. These readings for your device look promising. Very promising indeed. I dare say this data may yield revolutionary results. Your chakra opened a bit more, did it? Yes, well, Aether is a most mysterious and wonderful thing. I'm glad this meaningful research could serve your nonsensical ends as well. Now leave me to my work. Surely you can find something simple to pass the time. Fighting, say, or, I don't know, just scratching?
You have opened a chakra within you, and learned Howling Fist! Howling Fist is the AoE version of Steel Peak. It punches in a line. Alright, now I can slap myself back in queue. Actually, how long have I been at this? About 2 hours. Progress is going steady. I'll do one more Cutter's Cry. But we also have a new hunting log to do. Eastern Thanalan, Western Laodosha, East Shroud, South Shroud. It just wants us to go everywhere, doesn't it? Looks like it's mostly Mordona, but only by a little bit. Start at the bottom and work our way up. Nice quick teleport. Alright, what do we got? Horse Doublet. I can handle that. There is off to work. Alright, have a good one.
Hey!
Yeah! You know, you know, I do have an Aura character. She is also an alt. I did give her that voice, and I did one slash cheer, and then I started to slash cheer for like all the little things. Picking the right character voice can really enhance your gameplay experience. It's a shame they don't let you sample enough of the voices when you create your character. I believe Beanie. When Beanie played this game, they also played as a female Aura. They heard my voice and they needed to drink their Fantasia to change to that voice. No, they had my voice. We both had the same voice. By pure chance, we happened to have the same voice. They Fantasia'd one day, changed their voice, but missed the wahahe so much that they Fantasia'd again. I don't think they play anymore. Their life is very busy. But that's why they watch me. And I appreciate that. Where are these goblins? I'm pretty sure they're in this section. But I didn't see them. Admittedly, I didn't look for very long. Yeah, there's a bunch of these golden fleeces. Okay. Let's do the Howling Fist, even though it's a single target. Yeah! It's Earth Slash! It's Earth Slash from Final Fantasy Tactics! I love it! Oh, that's bad. Maybe let's not get hit by Shatter. Maybe let's not fight two enemies at the same time. For level 44. Wait, these are my level 41 thing? Probably level 44? That's ridiculous, game. Oh, well, I'm doing it. So I guess it's not that ridiculous. That's 3. 6 total. I see. Okay. Now that's the real shame. When you fully charge up your chakras right as you finish a battle. Then you can't meditate when you're out of battle to maximize your chakras. One more. Nope, I don't want to fight that. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to fight that. Just a little more. Yeah, they don't care that I'm going different. Western Lenosha, Shroud, no Shroud, anything else in Thailand. Oh yeah, some level 50 mobs in Northern Thailand. Maybe not those. Alright, let's work our way up. Couple in Ladosha. Ah, yes, the Isles of Umbra. Always gotta go back there eventually. Dead man's moans. Oh. Since I'm gonna be taking a little bit to fly. A hydrate? Yes, thank you. The bit rate might drop a little bit. Ooh. I don't know, I like checking out my YouTube when I have a little bit of downtime. I like looking at the comments and stuff. Back over there. Doing this again. We are here. I guess our stance. Ah, look, this just looks so cool. It's a shame we'll lose that ability one day. So I better enjoy it while I have it. It would be nice if this game had, like, I don't know, ability glamours? As is, the only ability glamours are, like, for Summoner and Scholar, where you can take your summoned Eggies and your fairies and turn them back into carbuncles, because carbuncle is incredibly popular. It's cute! Carbuncle is the Eevee in Final Fantasy XIV. People love it. But it would be nice if, say, like, a warrior could turn one of their end combo abilities back into Butcher's Block. Or if a paladin could turn Royal Authority back into Rage of Halode. Or a monk could turn their AoE Chakra Spender back into Howling Fist. I'm not sure if the devs have requested such a feature enough. I don't think it would be hard for them to implement, especially since the implementation for the Eggies is already there. But then again, it takes them a long time for them to implement anything like that. I think Summoner had Eggie Glamour probably 2 expansions before Scholar did. Even though it uses roughly the same tech. This is a very brave tank. Alright, I can't stun this one. I have to run away. When it gets low, I have to run away. Nope. Oh, optional side path. Got it. There used to be a chest at the end of this, but they took out all the chests from the beginning of dungeons before the first boss. Now the only reason to go that way is because one of the Grind Company hunting logs wants you to kill an extra bat, and that's where that bat is. But just training my punching on ants. Oh no, they silenced the Dark Knight. That actually does something, because they have a lot of their abilities are spells. Okay, the healer is doing the plan of not letting the mob get close enough to cover the boss? Never mind. It didn't quite work. I'm still able to kill the boss through the cover, though. Hat. That'd be nice. I'd say it's a shame that I can't wear it, but, like... it sure is an Aurora-born hat. Is a tank actually going to kill them? I don't think we are. Nope, the tank is running straight for the door. I'm telling them that they can skip the mobs. Communication is key and all that. Miss Pepper says, so I got my maelstrom up, and I can turn in gear. You are now Sergeant Pepper. Ah, that's the problem. Okay, well, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Mashing the button did in fact not get through that time. But I did stick around to fight. I did stick around to fight until the tank died. It's a lot. Turns out they don't really need me, though. The healer doesn't really have mana to have resurrected me anyway. I don't know if I'll be able to sprint. Oh, but I can do this. The tank wants to go over and fight that? Okay. I don't feel like my rotation is that complicated, but I am flipping bars a lot. And we go! I got my buff up. Perfect time to use a load break. But the boss is here. The sooner we use it, the sooner we can charge a new one. Actually, I don't even know if... Is Bond a sergeant? Yeah, I'm a store sergeant first class. Have I eaten the thing? I did eat a little before I began, but food has not yet arrived. There is food in the house, but I know that food will I know that food will arrive. It was supposed to arrive by now, but... You know, I do not control the speed at which food. That's wristbands. Wristbands are fine. Tank leveled up, good for them. Right. I'm glad that I can just teleport to my friends, including the tank. I should be able to get out of that before I do damage. Ah, where's he going? Oh, time to charge back up, I guess. He's pulling a lot. Tight quarters camera angle here. Shouldn't take damage from that. Or maybe let's take care of a couple. We're open back up. Shit. I would like to be able to move. I do not know why we went this way. Then again, I'm also getting some directional input issues. Look at this tank having 3 AoE buttons at this level. Dark Knight sure is a class. As the game drops a crier staff to tell me to stop whining. There's nothing else to pull. Unless you want to fight the boss with these. We can do it, probably. Ooh, the tank's watching a cutscene. I didn't realize they were new. I should have. Wait, their title is Dan? Wait. Is that from the Garo event? I feel like that's the name of a character that was in the Garo show? Series? And as a result of that, like, one of the PvP titles was Dan. I'm pretty sure that's how that worked. Sure, I'm glad that as a melee, that ball almost never targets me. I did say almost never. That's about to fall off. Get that back on. Oh, the healer's down. Kite the ball out. Not sure what paralyzed me there, but I got it. There we go. Not bad at all. Here's the tank. They did wonderfully. I feel like I broke a little bit late there, but we're not dead. A win's a win, right? Not a wipe. Alright. You know that thing when we stay up a little bit too much and your face starts to feel really numb? I'm starting to get that right about now. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should do Alexander today. I'm not sure if I should continue too much more. I am glad that I was able to get some leveling with bot done. But I'm starting to feel it. I am really starting to feel it. I don't know, what's the longest... I feel like the longest I've ever gone without sleep. I'm not sure if I've told this story before. The longest I've ever gone without sleep was, 6 days. It was when Surge went on sale. There was coupons to get like 2 liters of Surge for like 3 cents. And my family stocked the basement freezer with nothing but Surge. So for 6 days I just drank Surge. The then decommissioned Surge. It was beautiful. I think they had to take it off the market because the term energy drink didn't exist yet and it had too much caffeine for a soda, according to like FDA standards or something. I'm not sure. Is that enough moans? No. Now, when we ran out, I passed out for like 2 days straight. That was fun. Yes, Swans? Yeah, I was seeing things. It was a time. I don't think it was necessarily a good time, but it was a time. I'm pretty sure the amount of days I've stayed up and the amount of days I slept afterwards change every single time I tell that story. But it was a prodigious amount of time. That's how these things go, right? But I do know that I stayed up for a long time. It was bad. It was pretty bad. I don't think I could ever do that again. I don't think I could ever do that again. The situation I've just had now is I really, really, really wanted to record some Live Alive. After having a little bit of illness, having like some medicine, having some situation happen where I would sleep for 3 hours, wake up for 2, then go back to sleep for 3. Yeah, I've not really been all that healthy this last week. I've been recording Live Alive when I can. I'm having a great time doing it. But outside the stream, outside of recording, I'm doing my best. I'm making it work. It's a good thing that I haven't begun the work season yet. Apparently they're doing some renovations down there. And it's taking them a bit longer than they thought it would take. Alright, what we got here? You know what? No. I think I need to stop. I know, short stream. I know. I didn't even achieve my goal, really. I got 10 levels on Monk. That's something. I got 10 levels on Monk. But I gotta take care of myself. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope that you were, like, it's just me leveling Monk, but it's just prepping for the next expansion. I can't do great stuff every week, I guess. I would love to have been able to go on a little bit longer. I would love to have at least gotten to level 50. I gotta be level 60 to start the next expansion. I gotta be level 60 to start Stormblood. If I want to do that with a Monk, I gotta get up a little bit higher. You know what? Would you guys be okay if I, like, leveled Monk off stream but didn't do the class quests? Like, if I left the class quests for doing those on stream so you guys could have the full story and stuff like that? I don't know. You know what? You don't have to let me know right now. You can let me know in comments or messages or whatever. Right now, I need to eat a sandwich and I need to go to bed. Maybe not in that order. But my face is hurting a little bit. And I'm starting to talk nonsense. And I'm starting to babble. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Is there someone I can stream? I'm streaming. Is there someone streaming that I can raid? Let's see. Not right now. Alright, I think that's good. Alright. Hopefully, next time, I'll actually do Alexander. I wanted to do Alexander today, but my brain is not having it. I do not think that I could voice the myriad NPCs I would have to be coming across for Alexander right now. I'm sorry, Jade. I know that you wanted to do some Alexander, but I can't. Maybe if I'm feeling it, maybe I'll do a different day this week. Maybe I'll play Final Fantasy XIV on a different day this week. I can't make any promises. Because my schedule could change at a drop of a hat right now. Hopefully when I'm feeling better. Maybe when I'm... I don't know. I can't make promises. I should stop rambling. I'm rambling. Good night, everybody.